Have you been seeing the number 8,888? Do you feel a strange pull toward it, as if the universe is whispering something to you? This is not a coincidence. It is a divine signal, a message from beyond urging you to wake up to your true power. Your angel is calling you, trying to shake you from the illusion that life is happening to you. No, my friend, life is happening through you. The world you see is merely a mirror reflecting the assumptions you hold deep within. The number 8,888 is a sign of abundance, transformation, and infinite potential. But here's the warning: if you keep ignoring this truth, you will remain trapped in a cycle of limitation. The question is, are you ready to listen? Are you ready to embrace the secret that has been waiting for you all along? The number 8,888 is not just a sequence of digits. It is a divine frequency vibrating with abundance, transformation, and the infinite nature of creation itself. When you see this number, it is a message sent directly to you, a call from the unseen realms urging you to awaken. It is not a random occurrence, not a simple coincidence, but a deliberate sign designed to shake you from your slumber and remind you of who you truly are. The universe speaks in symbols, in patterns, in the language of energy, and 8,888 is one of its most powerful signals. Represents limitless expansion, a doubling and redoubling of infinite possibilities, a declaration that you are standing on the precipice of something monumental. But here's the secret. This number is not just showing up for you, it is showing up through you. You are not separate from this sign, you are one with it. The very fact that you are seeing it means that the energy of 8,888 is already moving within you, shaping your reality, calling you to recognize your own divine nature. It is an echo of your own consciousness, a reflection of the abundance that already exists within you, waiting to be realized. But too often, people dismiss these signs. They ignore the gentle nudges from the unseen, believing them to be coincidences, unaware that every moment of their lives is part of a grand orchestration designed to lead them back to the truth of their own creative power. The question is, will you heed the call, or will you continue to overlook the very key that has been placed in your hands? Your angel is warning you because it knows the power you hold. It knows that you have been conditioned to believe in lack, in struggle, in the idea that life happens to you instead of through you. It knows that you have been taught to believe in limitations, to see yourself as separate from abundance, as if wealth, success, love, and joy were things outside of you, things to be chased, things that some have and others do not. But this is the illusion. The great secret is that everything you desire already exists, already belongs to you. And the number 8,888 is simply a reminder that the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is your own willingness to claim it. When you see this number, understand that it is a portal. It is a shift in energy, a moment where the veil between your current reality and the infinite possibilities of creation grows thin. It is an invitation to step into your power, to recognize that abundance is not something you seek, but something you already are. Your angel is warning you because this moment is crucial. If you continue to operate from the old paradigm of doubt and fear, you will miss the opportunity that is unfolding before you. But if you listen, if you truly see, you will understand that you are standing in the midst of a great awakening. The universe is abundant by nature. There is no shortage of wealth, no lack of love, no limitation except for the ones we accept as true. When you align with the energy of 8,888, you align with the infinite. You step into a flow where opportunities appear effortlessly, where resources multiply, where everything you need is drawn to you in divine timing. But this requires a shift in perception. You must stop seeing abundance as something distant, as something that only exists for others, and start recognizing it as your birthright. You must claim it, embody it, become it. The presence of 8,888 in your life is not random. It is an answer to the unspoken desires of your heart. It is the universe responding to the whispers of your soul, telling you that now is the time to awaken, to step into your full power, to stop playing small and embrace the truth of your own limitless nature. But the choice is yours. Will you listen? Will you claim what is already yours? Or will you let this moment pass you by waiting for another sign, another confirmation, while the life you were meant to live remains just beyond your grasp? Your angel is calling. The question is, are you ready to answer? Your outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world. Everything you experience, every event, every circumstance, every so-called coincidence is a direct manifestation of the assumptions you hold within your consciousness. This is the great secret your angel is warning you about, the truth that has been hidden in plain sight. Your life is not shaped by external forces, not by fate, not by chance, not even by effort alone, but by the silent, unseen power of your imagination. Every thought you dwell upon, every belief you persist in, every feeling you embody is forming the blueprint of your reality. There is no exception to this law. It is as constant and unchanging as the force of gravity. Yet most people go through life unaware that they are the architects of their own existence. The world tells you to react, to respond, to adapt to circumstances as if they are separate from you. But the truth is, every situation in your life is a mirror, reflecting the contents of your subconscious mind. If you believe in lack, you will experience lack. If you expect struggle, struggle will find you. If you assume abundance, abundance will manifest. The number 8,888 appearing in your life is a wake-up call, a message that the reality you desire is already within reach, but only if you learn to wield the creative power of your own consciousness. Your angel is warning you because you have been operating under an illusion, believing that change must come from the outside when in fact it must begin within. To create the life you desire, you must first become aware of the assumptions you hold. Do you see yourself as someone who is constantly striving but never arriving? Do you believe success is something that comes with hardship and sacrifice? Do you see wealth, love, and fulfillment as things you must earn rather than things that are naturally yours? Every belief you hold acts as a seed, and the reality you experience is simply the harvest of those seeds. If you want to change what appears in your life, you must first change what you believe to be true about yourself and the world. The secret your angel is revealing to you is this: your consciousness is the only reality. What you assume to be true with feeling and conviction must externalize in your world. There is no other possibility. Your mind is not just a passive receiver of experiences. It is the source from which all experiences arise. The problem is that most people allow the outer world to dictate their inner state, reacting to circumstances rather than deliberately shaping them. But this is backward. The truth is, your inner state determines your circumstances, not the other way around. When you see 8,888, it is a sign that you are being called to take responsibility for your creative power. You are no longer allowed to drift unconsciously through life, blaming external forces for your situation. You are being urged to wake up to the reality that you are the cause, not the effect. The abundance, love, and success you seek are already within you, waiting to be claimed, but you must align your inner world with the reality you wish to experience. This is not about wishful thinking or hoping that things will change. This is about knowing deeply, absolutely, that your assumptions are the foundation upon which your life is built. If you desire wealth, assume yourself to be wealthy now. If you desire love, assume yourself to be deeply loved. If you desire freedom, assume yourself to be free. It is only by embodying the state of the wish fulfilled that it can crystallize into form. Your angel is not warning you of something negative. It is warning you not to ignore this truth any longer. The power to transform your life is already within you. You do not need permission. You do not need external validation. You only need to accept this reality and begin living from the truth that consciousness creates. The question is, will you continue to be ruled by appearances, by circumstances, by the illusions of the external world, or will you step into your power, assume the highest and best for yourself, and watch as your world transforms to reflect it? The choice is yours. The greatest mistake you can make is believing only in what you see. The physical world, the things you can touch, hear, and measure, are nothing more than a reflection of the unseen. Yet, most people live as if the external world is the cause of their experiences, reacting to circumstances instead of creating them. Your angel is warning you to stop ignoring this truth. You have been conditioned to believe that reality is fixed, that what you see with your eyes is all there is. But this is the grand deception. What is real is not what is seen, it is what is imagined. Your imagination is the true substance of reality, and what you persist in assuming, whether consciously or unconsciously, must externalize itself in your world. Look around at your life. Every situation, every relationship, every opportunity, and every struggle is a manifestation of what you have accepted as true. The world is not happening to you, it is happening through you. The reason so many people feel stuck is that they keep using their senses as the ultimate authority. They look at their bank accounts and believe in lack. They look at their past and believe that the future must be the same. But your angel is urging you to stop living by sight alone and start living by faith in your creative power. You are not meant to be a slave to what appears in the world. You are meant to shape it. Consider this. Everything that now exists in the physical world was once unseen. Every skyscraper, every piece of technology, every great invention began as a thought, an image held in someone's mind before it ever took form. The same law applies to your life. If you want to change what you see, you must first change what you imagine. Do not wait for evidence before believing. Believe first, and the evidence will appear. This is the law. This is the secret that has been hidden from the masses, but known by all those who have mastered their reality. The reason you keep seeing 8,888 is that you are being called to stop ignoring this truth. Your angel is trying to shake you out of the habit of relying on your physical senses to determine what is possible for you. The physical world is simply an echo of your past assumptions, a delayed reflection of the beliefs you have entertained. But just as a reflection in a mirror changes the moment you change your expression, your life will shift the moment you change your inner assumptions. You must learn to see beyond appearances and trust in the unseen forces that are already working in your favor. The greatest power you have is your ability to feel something real before it appears in the physical world. If you can close your eyes and experience the joy of success, the fulfillment of love, the security of abundance, then you have already created it. Your work is not to figure out how it will happen. Your work is to persist in the assumption that it has already happened. The world will reorganize itself to match the state you dwell in. This is not wishful thinking. It is a universal law, and it has been operating in your life whether you have realized it or not. When you see 8,888, it is not just a sign of abundance. It is a reminder to stop doubting. Stop believing in limitations. Stop accepting the world as it is, and start commanding it to align with the truth of your desires. You are not powerless. You are not subject to fate. You are the operant power in your reality. And whatever you assume to be true, with persistence and conviction, must be made manifest. The warning is clear. If you continue to live by sight alone, you will keep recreating the same patterns. But if you embrace the unseen, if you trust in the reality of your imagination, you will unlock the door to a life beyond your wildest dreams. The choice is in your hands. Will you see beyond appearances, or will you remain trapped in the illusion of limitation? If you desire something, you must assume that you already have it. This is the secret your angel is urging you to embrace. Most people live in a state of waiting, waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right circumstances before they allow themselves to feel successful, wealthy, loved, or fulfilled. But this is the very reason their desires remain just out of reach. The great truth, the eternal law, is that you must first become in consciousness what you wish to experience in the physical world. This is not about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It is about fully embodying the feeling of your wish fulfilled, living from that state so completely that the world has no choice but to reflect it back to you. Your angel is warning you because you have been conditioned to believe in effort over assumption, struggle over certainty. You have been taught that results must come first and feelings must follow. But this is the reverse of how creation works. The world is not separate from you. It is an extension of your consciousness. Every experience you have is the direct result of a state you have occupied. The reason some people seem to attract success effortlessly while others struggle endlessly is not luck. It is the state they persist in. The one who knows himself as wealthy will see wealth materialize. The one who assumes himself to be loved will attract love in its highest form. The one who constantly dwells in lack and frustration will see more lack reflected in his reality. The secret is simple yet profound. Assume the state of your wish fulfilled, and the outer world will conform. You must live in the feeling of already having what you desire. If you seek abundance, you must feel the ease and security of wealth before a single dollar appears. If you desire love, you must feel the warmth and companionship of a loving relationship before it manifests. The reason most people fail to manifest their desires is that they do not sustain the assumption long enough. They allow doubt, fear, and external circumstances to pull them back into their old reality, unaware that their persistence in a new state is what gives it power. Your angel is reminding you that the physical world is slow to change because it is a reflection of past assumptions. When you plant a seed, you do not expect an instant harvest. You water it, nurture it, and trust that it will grow. The same is true of your desires. If you assume yourself to be prosperous today, you may not see immediate evidence, but the seed has been planted. Your only task is to remain faithful to that assumption, to refuse to entertain any thought that contradicts it. The moment you assume something new, reality begins to shift. People, events, and circumstances move to bring your desire to fruition, but it all begins with you holding the state of the wish fulfilled. This is not about forcing anything. It is not about pushing, struggling, or working yourself into exhaustion. Creation is effortless when you understand that it is your inner state that does the work. The more you relax into the knowing that what you desire is already yours, the faster it must come to pass. Every great teacher, every enlightened master has shared this truth in different forms, yet few truly grasp it. Your angel is calling you to stop ignoring this law, to stop waiting for things to change before you feel the way you want to feel. You must feel it now, in this moment, before any evidence appears. This is the great secret of creation. You have spent too long doubting, questioning, waiting. The time has come to step into certainty. Assume the reality you desire. Persist in that state and trust that it is already done. The outer world will catch up in perfect timing. The question is, will you have the faith to remain in the state of the wish fulfilled, or will you continue to let the illusion of time and appearances dictate your reality? The choice is yours. The final and most important truth your angel is revealing to you is this: persistence is the key that unlocks the door to your desires. You cannot waver between belief and doubt, between certainty and fear, and expect to manifest the life you desire. The number 8,888 is appearing to you as a divine reminder that abundance is already yours, but you must claim it with unwavering conviction. This is where most people fail. They assume a new reality. They begin to believe. But the moment external circumstances contradict their vision, they retreat into their old way of thinking. They see a temporary setback and assume their desire is not meant for them. They allow delays to shake their faith, unaware that the outer world is simply rearranging itself to align with the new state they have claimed. Your angel is warning you because you are closer than you realize, yet if you give in to doubt, you will push your desire further away. The truth is, the world does not respond to fleeting wishes. It responds to deeply held assumptions. It responds to the state you persist in, not the one you visit momentarily. If you only believe in your success when things are going well, you are not truly living in the state of success. If you only feel wealthy when money is in your hands, you are not embodying true abundance. If you only feel loved when someone reassures you, you are not yet dwelling in the consciousness of love. Your outer reality is a reflection of your dominant state, and persistence is what makes that state permanent. Many people give up too soon, not realizing that their manifestation was just on the verge of appearing. They allow fear to creep in, and in doing so, they return to the old reality they were trying to escape. But the universe does not work on human timelines. It does not reveal results instantly to test your patience. It moves in divine order in ways you cannot always see. The moment you assume something new, a process begins, and the only way to ensure its fulfillment is to persist, no matter what appears in the meantime. This is why your angel is urging you to stop reacting to appearances. Appearances are nothing more than shadows of old assumptions. If you continue to focus on them, you will remain trapped in the same cycle, recreating the same experiences over and over again. The number 8,888 is a powerful confirmation that you are on the right path, but it is also a challenge. Will you persist in your assumption, or will you let doubt steal your blessing? The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not intelligence, luck, or even hard work. It is the ability to persist in a state of certainty despite all evidence to the contrary. You must assume that what you desire is already yours, and you must hold that assumption even in the face of obstacles, even when logic and reason tell you otherwise. The only thing separating you from your desired reality is your ability to remain faithful to it. This is where true power lies. It is not in forcing things to happen, not in chasing, not in struggling. It is in knowing. The one who knows does not seek confirmation from the outer world, for he understands that the outer world must conform in time. He does not waver. He does not doubt. He does not entertain thoughts of failure. He remains steadfast, knowing that what he has claimed is already his. Your angel is calling you to embody this level of certainty, to persist no matter what, to refuse to accept anything less than the fulfillment of your desire. This is the final warning. Stop doubting, stop hesitating, stop looking for signs, and start being the person who already has what they desire. Your assumption is the only reality, and your persistence in that assumption is what brings it into form. The world will move, circumstances will shift, opportunities will appear, but only if you do not abandon your vision before it has time to manifest. The question is, will you stand firm, or will you allow doubt to pull you back into the illusion of limitation? The choice has always been yours. Your angel is warning you because you have been living under the illusion that you are separate from your desires. You see them as things you must chase, things that exist outside of you, things that require effort struggle, or luck to attain. But the truth that has been hidden from the masses and known only to those who awaken, is that everything you desire is already within you. The only thing standing between you and the life you seek is your own perception of separation. You were never meant to beg for abundance. You were never meant to wonder if love was meant for you. You were never meant to feel like success is something distant, something reserved for others, but not for you. Your angel is revealing the ultimate truth. You and your desire are one. The moment you recognize this, the moment you stop treating your desire as something outside of yourself, is the moment it begins to take form in your world. But as long as you persist in seeing it as something apart from you, as something you must earn, as something that might or might not come, you will continue to push it further away. The reason most people never manifest the life they truly want is that they continue to see their desires as something external, something they must reach for. But the law is simple. You can never experience in the outer world what you have not first accepted within. This is why assumption is everything. You do not become wealthy by waiting for money to show up. You do not become loved by hoping someone will choose you. You do not become successful by striving endlessly, hoping for a breakthrough. You become all these things by first accepting them as your reality, by assuming them to be true before they ever appear. When you see 8,888, your angel is telling you that the time has come to drop the illusion of separation. There is no delay, no gap, no barrier between you and what you seek. The moment you shift your awareness, the moment you claim your desire as already fulfilled, is the moment everything begins to align. This is not theory. This is not philosophy. This is the law that governs all creation. The only reason you have not yet seen your desire materialize is that you have not fully accepted it as yours. You may believe in it at times, you may hope for it, you may even expect it. But if deep down you still feel separate from it, if deep down you still wait for some external confirmation before you truly accept it, you are keeping it at arm's length. Your angel is warning you because you are closer than you realize. You are standing at the threshold of your new reality, but the final step must come from you. You must stop looking for signs, stop waiting for validation, stop seeking proof. The only proof you need is the knowing within you. The world will always reflect what you accept as true. If you accept lack, lack will persist. If you accept delay, delay will follow. But the moment you fully and completely accept your desire as already yours, without doubt, without hesitation, without questioning how or when, it must appear. This is the final secret, the key that few ever truly grasped. You already are what you seek. There is nothing to chase, nothing to strive for, nothing to earn. There is only acceptance. Will you continue to live in the illusion of separation, or will you claim what is already yours? The choice is yours alone, but your angel is urging you, do not ignore this truth any longer. Align with your desire now and watch as the world shifts to meet you.